So if we load this, that looks good. Yeah, here we go. Continue, new game. Testing, hello, welcome, welcome. This is the Mixtape Gaming Vagrant Story 22nd anniversary playthrough. Not that I've played through this 22 times, but it was released 22 years ago today in Japan on the PlayStation. This is, a very special game in that I really have no idea what much of it's about. I just know that it's a very well-received game, and I've always wanted to go through it, at least start playing it, and here we are today to do that. So bear with me. I'm really not familiar with this game at all. This is my first playthrough. I did run through this opening cutscene. It's quite lengthy, but yeah, I just wanted to make sure that it was going to work with Twitch here and Steam. Not Steam, sorry. Twitch and OBS. So for anyone who hasn't seen this before, welcome. You're in the same boat as me. I can tell you that it's a very action-forward RPG. It's not similar to Final Fantasy, but similar, apparently, in the combat style to a game released a few years previous by Square called Parasite Eve. And I haven't played that one either, but definitely putting it on the list, and will be firing it up when the game gets, whenever that game was released. It's dark. I'll state that right now. It's dark. From the little I've seen, I'm already putting it kind of like in a Diablo level dark, which coincidentally Diablo 2 was released in this same year. However, I'm sure there's not much similarity between the two. Well, actually, I do find some similarity in terms of the style. Gothic European type of look. But combat plays as a hybrid of action and turn-based. Similar to, I would say it's similar to Baldur's Gate or Dragon Age. Now, I haven't played much of Baldur's Gate either. Oh shit. Holy crap, that'll kill that guy. So, yeah, the combat's real time until your turn starts. Game pauses for you. You're free to move at any time to position yourself. I'm not sure yet how relative the orientation is, if that affects, you know, the damage or chance of missing a strike. Like, if you're behind someone, does that mean it's going to be more damage? Now, you do have to put yourself in the year 2000. And see these graphics are impressive, is what I'm trying to say, for their time. The character models are individually designed. Obviously, there's some uniforms involved, but for the most part, all the characters have their own individual shape. Just design overall, what they're wearing. I can tell you this is the main antagonist for the game. His name is Sydney. Seems to be the leader of a cult who has currently just taken over this town. This music sounds great. I'm already liking the main character, Sydney, or Ashley. He seems pretty cool. I mean, that's a cool start. Dragon's got an arrow in its eye. Hey, no worries. Okay, fighting a dragon. There doesn't seem to be a block button, which I'm a little bit confused about. Best to target the same spot, I figure, in a game like this. Yeah. So you might be able to consider this a successor to Final Fantasy Tactics in a way, as much of the development team, including the creator, they developed this game. So, though it might not feel like a tactics game, there is at least some similarities in terms of the complexity in the mechanics. The mechanics might be different, but that level of detail that you would expect from a tactics game, it's in here, apparently. I mean, great opening so far. So this is apparently a character in Tactics. There's some tie-ins. Nothing, I guess, too close, but some loose tie-ins to kind of bring the games together. And those tie-ins continue with the mainline Final Fantasy game set in the world of Tactics. That world was called Ivalice 12. That's Final Fantasy 12. Knights of the Cross, that's who we're up against. Send one of your men in the armor of these holy knights to set fire to the manor. That's brutal. That's pretty hardcore. That was the boy that was kidnapped. That's too bad. Giant earthquake. It's an interesting perspective to think a town that size in a medieval setting would be considered like a city, 5,000. That does not seem like a lot of people anymore, hey? It's a strange way to introduce a basement. Oh, shut down. Kaltenbollenkamp, Mühlenkamp. Oh, the Duke's a bad guy. Godspeed. So the translating for this game is interesting to note because they had somebody special work on it just to specifically translate it into Old English. I think it was in the late 90s when the discrepancy in translations of games became more of a concern, as it was done not with much of a polish. One of the shining examples of that would be Final Fantasy VII. I consider that to be a very poorly translated game. As wonderful as it is, the translation was definitely muddled. Some stuff. Try saving. Oh, and yes, there's a first-person mode, which is pretty cool. Uh-oh, I think I was supposed to need those blocks. be no time for loafing around. Keep your cap on, brother. Great dialogue. That's nice. Stumbled upon that. Oh, that way's locked, yes. I mean, the third-person top-down layout kind of got this Diablo feel to it. It's sort of those fantasy games or fantasy worlds where magic's considered illegal or taboo. Oh, that just gave my... Shit. Got him.